Yeah. So obviously, apart from Crawford and Spence, I was going to touch on Javonte Davis.
Yeah.
Because obviously Tank's been making noise. Like he just knocked out Romero.
Yeah.
That guy, his trash talk was horrible as well. But yeah,
that guy he fought.
Yeah.
Painful, wasn't it?
It was painful, wasn't it?
It was.
I find Tank so fascinating, man. I think he's like.
See what it is with Tank, yeah? Like, my mates that are not hardcores, they're like, my mates that are casuals, you ask any of them who their favourite fighter is, they'll say Tank.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But the thing with Tank, for me, all the talent in the world could really be up there with the elites, but we need to see him in there with like one of the top guys now, because Royly Romero was not a top guy. Some of the guys that he's fought, he hasn't fought like, and it's not his fault. I'm not saying it's not like he don't want it. He'll take it, but I think Mayweather Promotions, because obviously Floyd promotes him, they're kind of holding him back with the fights that we want to see, the likes of a Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia. To be fair, I think Tank was all over that. It was Ryan Garcia's fault as to why that fight didn't happen.
Do you think it'll be? Because I've heard again.
Lomachenko. Do you know what I mean? There's loads of guys that we want to see him, and we're not seeing it. So I think it's time to.
Do you think? Because again, I don't know if his contract's up soon or he's got one fight left, or I'm not too sure.
He's a cash cow, though, isn't he?
Yeah, big time.
Yeah, but
so that's why they're
I think.
Him at all costs.
Yeah, but I think
boxing for him.
You've got other promoters. Well, I say other promoters. I heard Eddie Hearn talking about him the other day, saying, "Look, obviously, we're not able to make any offers or whatever because of legal stuff, but we would love to if you wanted to." And I think
there's
probably
there's always been friction between them.
He did say he was going to leave, but then he did a U-turn on it, so I'm not sure if he is now. So I'm not sure where we are with that, but he probably won't at the moment.
But what we do know is that he's just been knocking people out.
He's a superstar.
Like the fight before Rolly, who did he fight?
He's at Cruz. He didn't knock him out.
No, it was the other guy before that.
Oh, Mario Barrios.
Was that the one? He crumbled him.
Yeah.
Crumbled him. Like, he's seriously sick, man. Like, the guy is a cold boxer. Like, I think he's definitely the full package in that sense. I could see him going on to do big things.
He definitely can. Bro, he's got the talent. He's got mad talent.
How old is he?
He's 26, 27.
Yeah.
20, he's not that young, bro. That's what I'm saying. He's not like Haney and all that, man.
Yeah. When he was 22, he was young, but we lost. You got to think how many years.
This is what I'm saying.
No,
like,
but I mean,
he's not like 23, 22. He's like 26.
Yeah, I thought he was like 22,
he
21.
He didn't fight in COVID or anything like that, did he?
I don't think so.
No. So
that's another thing.
It's just he's a ticket man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's the problem.
The lack of fighting as well
is. 3 years there.
Yeah, true.
Years.
Yeah, time flies. Right, so yeah, but he better get. Yeah, you're right. Then he better start fighting these people. Who would you put him up against, if as a spectator, or what do you think would make sense? What would be a good fight for him next?
Well, Ryan Garcia keeps running up his mouth saying like, he wants to fight him.
Yeah.
So you can get that on. There's anyone at lightweight, man. Lomachenko is a good fight.
Yeah.
Haney's got all the belts now. If he can make that fight happen, that would make sense.
Yeah.
Like, Tank's an attraction, isn't it? Like in America right now. In terms of American fighters in America, there's not many that are above Tank. Yeah. American fighters, not like Canelo, because he's Mexican, isn't he? But like in terms of like American homegrown talent, there's not many more that do more tickets than Tank.
Garcia and Haney would be good.
Garcia, either one of them two.
Garcia then Haney.
Yeah.
I'd like to see that.
Hey, did you watch Haney Kambosos?
Yeah, of course.
What a masterclass from Haney.
Beautiful.
What a fight. He battered him. Did you see my man's face after?
Yeah, battered him.
Punched him up, bro.
They got a rematch though, ain't they?
I genuinely think Haney, if he plays his cards right again, he come out like that. Look at where that puts him, man. Do you know what I mean? If you beat this guy, because you got to remember, Kambosos done Teofimo Lopez, and before he done that, I still do rate Teofimo Lopez because he can have an off night, but it made me realise sometimes you like someone sort of like, this brother's not even human, and that's where Tank's at now. It's like until someone knocks Tank out, it's going to be or treats him like how Haney treat Kambosos, you're going to still think that this guy is, and what it is the way Kambosos beat Teofimo, it brought him back down to the ground level for me. I thought, he is human.
I think there was something wrong.
Do you see what I mean?
I think there was a lot behind the scenes.
He was going.
Do you know what I don't like?
He split up with his girl. Like he was going through quite a bit apparently.
Do you know what I don't like?
But at the end of the day, that's not Cambosa's fault.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
But do you know what? Do you know what I think?
I just don't think we saw the real.
Yeah, but do you know what I think don't help though? From Tiafimo's side was obviously who am I to say, but I don't think his dad helped.
Nah.
His dad was just causing him headache and problems. Like,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean? You can tell when they were.
Dad wants the limelight, innit?
Yeah, and he's very mouthy and disrespectful, and it's like, okay, just relax. You get because then he's gonna have to stay. And you could tell there were certain times on camera where he was kicking off, and Tiafimo was telling his dad like, relax, man. Like, what's wrong with you? Stop doing this kind of thing. Like,
Yeah, it's mad.
you know what I mean? Why you gotta cause these problems for? But so yeah, it could have been a number of things. But he had an off night. He lost. Cambosis then obviously, and in my head, I was thinking at that time, Cambosis is gonna go on to do great things and that. Obviously Haney, that was another story, man.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
now Haney is in that position where I
He's the
think
guy now.
he's the guy, bro. He boxed the masterclass. So fair play to him, man. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, let's bring it back over here to our side of the pond and that. You get me? Because Britain, obviously, it's been a few years now. I've said that we still hold that ground. I still think our homegrown talent is unmatchable.
We got a lot.
We've got a lot, man. Like we've genuinely, not even just the heavyweights. Like,
Oh
do you know
yeah,
what I mean?
throughout all the weights.
Is there who's your UK favourite, or who have you got your eye on, or who would you say look out for, kind of thing? Or
Obviously, got to shout out my guys, man. Linus, I know he's been on the show.
Linus Udolphi, big up Linus.
Big up Jordan Reynolds, you know what I mean?
Come
Sam
on.
King,
That's
Frankie
it, aye.
Story, all the
That's
guys,
one.
man.
Shout
Like,
out Jordan for the tea, man. This is the Wonder Tea right here, cause
have to shout all them guys out, man. They're doing
Big
their
up, man,
thing
bro.
for sure.
yeah, man.
So big
We've
them
got a
up.
lot of homegrown talent.
Got a lot of homegrown talent from Luton, man.
We're gonna have Josh up soon.
Yeah, Josh Gooden, big him up as well.
Yeah, big up Josh.
He's
Gooden.
doing
We're
his
gonna get
thing.
him up here. We had Michael Devine up.
Yeah,
Um,
big up Chunky, man. All of those guys. But
Yeah.
like, homegrown over here, who's making noise? Obviously, Conor Ben's got the potential to be a superstar over here.
He's
He's
the
got his
guy.
dad's last name. Do you know what I mean? His dad was like, we don't even need to say how big Nigel Benn was.
And
Conor
he's
Benn's doing
more
a bit.
than lived up,
Character, though,
but
isn't
he's
he?
more than lived up to it. And what a name to live up to.
He's doing a bit, Conor Benn.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, there's other guys as well. Obviously, you got the heavyweights. We all know about AJ and Fury, but it's all about the next gen. Like, obviously, like because these guys are coming towards the end.
Yeah.
So who's going to be coming up next? Conor Benn is one of them. Josh Taylor. Do you know what I mean? He was undisputed. He's given up some of the belts now. The last fight, he was lucky in that last fight. Very lucky.
Yeah, I was gonna say that last one was a mad one.
But got to respect his journey, man. How he got there, man. Like
100%.
he fought everyone on the way up.
Yeah.
So there's like a good few Brits, man, that are doing their thing. Sonny Edwards, do you know what I mean? He's a lower weight. People don't really pay attention to those, but Sonny Edwards is cold. There's a lot of guys. Coley,
What do you think of
loads of guys?
What do you think of Campbell Hatton?
Campbell Hatton is another one. It's like
Buatsi.
he's gonna. Buatsi's doing his thing. Campbell Hatton, he's got a way to go. He's kind of been. There's a lot of pressure on him, innit? Like
Yeah.
his dad's a legend. Do you know what I mean? Just like Nigel Benn and Conor Benn. But Campbell Hatton, he's still very raw. Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Very raw. So it's going to take a little bit of while to polish him up and see where he gets to. But there's pressure on him because
Because he was thrown in the deep
you're
end.
just going to be
kind
like
of
you're just
thing.
going to be. Everyone's going to compare you to your dad.
Yeah.
No matter what you do.
They got that lad from Spain over, didn't they?
Yeah.
He just looked like.
Yeah,
I had a
I
better
know.
body than him.
yeah, I know. Because I kind of slated him last time because I was like, brother, because he was terrible. I watched him. I
Yeah,
was
he's
like,
not. He's
whoa.
not like.
But
like,
I guess
he's not. He's
been
not that guy.
Thrown in the deep end as well, kind of. And again, you just.
You're expecting his dad.
It's
When
hard,
you see Hatton,
yeah.
he looks like him. You're expecting to see like.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? But so yeah, and obviously, so like I said, we've got a lot of homegrown talent. We've got a lot of talent in the UK itself, boxing wise. Women's boxing's popping off.
Women's boxing's going up there.
Big up Katie Taylor. I look at the women's scene now, and I think if I would have, 5 years ago, I wouldn't have thought it'd be where it's at, kind of.
Yeah, it's
Do you know
growing,
what I mean?
man.
Like, what was it? Katie and Amanda Serrano done their first headline women's boxing, women boxing as a headline. I think that's mad, and they've done crazy numbers, and they
On
made
pay-per-view, yeah.
good money and everything. So fair play to them. Obviously, they had Jake Paul and Eddie Hearn, but fair play to them, man. And obviously, Katie Taylor's out here breaking records and stuff. So it's like the women's boxing is doing a lot, and that's got to be inspirational for the young girls as well who want to get into boxing and stuff. You know what I mean?
For sure. We've got Tycee Gallagher from here, from Luton. She's doing her thing as well, man. So big her up.
Who's that? Tycee?
Tycee Gallagher, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
She's doing her thing, man. I think she's fighting for a belt, you know.
She's fighting for a belt.
She's fighting for a Commonwealth belt, bro.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? And she's only had like 4 or 5 fights.
That's what Dorset. That's who Dorset said.
So
he's
listen,
gonna-
big
yeah,
her
yeah,
up, man.
that's
She
what-
follows
yeah.
the page as well. So shout out to her.
Yeah, Tycee, if you are watching this or you do watch this, man, just hit us up, please, man, because we're trying to get you on the show. We've had like 2 or 3 people now said to man get you on the show. So if you're watching this, or if you
Get
do,
her on, bro.
you know what, you know her and that.
I can hit her up if you want me to.
If possible, bro, yeah, we'd appreciate that, man. Because it's been like, so a good friend of mine come up to me and said, "Yo, brother, I need you, this person on the show." And I said, "Anytime." You know what I mean?
I'm sure she'll do it. Do you know what I mean?
That'd be wicked.
Good idea to get maybe Ticey and Frankie on the same time.
Yeah, they're both under the same management company, so yeah, try and set that up.
Yeah, well, we'll definitely do something. But yeah, so women's boxing.
Clarissa Shields, Savannah Marshall, that's going to be huge over here.
Who do you think's got that?
It's a great fight, man. There's two great personalities, first of all. Clarissa Shields, she annoys me because some things she says, man, it's just like it's too much for me. But the talent though, like
Savannah
she's
Marshall's
very versatile.
Opposite. She's very quiet.
But Savannah Marshall, she's ice cold, bro. She's a killer. So it's gonna be. I would, in terms of skill wise, like I favour Clarissa Shields, but Savannah Marshall, she could clip her, man. So listen, it's a great fight. Great fight, that is.
Yes, boy, there you go. There's quite a lot.
Savannah knockout, man.
Yeah, a lot.
You're saying?
I'm saying
People
Savannah knockout, clean knockout.
But they fought before, right?
They fought before.
And
Savannah Marshall's the only woman to ever beat Clarissa Shields, ever.
I'm telling you,
that's a mental block, you know. That's a mental block that can be, you know, like, yo, this is the only person that's ever beat me before. You know what I mean?
Knockout.
Who's Savannah trained by? Peter Fury.
Peter
She's still,
Fury,
yeah. I listen, man.
She looked crisp in the last fight, bro.
Yeah.
Crisp.
This is what I'm saying. So obviously,
It's smooth, bro. That is the first time I see a female fight. I'm like, raw, you're sick. I swear that.
No, she's good. She's good. She's good. Definitely.
I rate her, yeah. But that's the first time I watched a woman box.
Do you know what the best part of Katie Taylor's fights and that are? When she after and she jumps on the mic and that, and you hear her talk, bro.
Yeah.
Her voice is mad.
Her voice is mad. Like it literally did.
No, she's from Ireland.
From Ireland, yeah, Irish.
She's Irish. Katie Taylor's Irish, bro. Yeah, man.
She's one of the most, like, you could tell she's just like humble, nice,
normal,
like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do anything for you type of, but in the ring, she's a killer. You have to be like that, though, innit?
I love that, man. But yeah, obviously, so you've got them two or three big fights coming up, even for the women and that. So I'm looking forward to them as well. I'm definitely gonna be placing some bets down.
Have to.
You get me? Obviously, we'll do some episodes around there as well. But so the boxing, I think pretty much we've more time covered everything. Yeah. You know what I mean? Everything that I'm interested
right
in.
Anyway.
Now, yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, you could talk about it forever, man.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But one other
about.
thing, did you watch Dubois' last fight?
Yeah, I did, yeah. Trevor Bryan.
What did you say? It looked like it was in a what?
I was in a leisure centre.
A leisure centre.
Leisure centre. Miami, yeah? And I thought,
it was terrible, wasn't it?
Imagine fighting in Miami and that, yeah? I must be sick. And then
you know when I see these like yellow rings and stuff,
leisure centre would have looked better than that.
Worse than Inspire, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Leisure centre.
And I see Don. We were talking about Don King last time, and I said, "Well, is my man still about?"
Bro, it looked like someone melted the original.
But you know what though? Man, them in boxing live long. Look at Bob Arum.
Yeah, man.
He's not a boxer, but I'm saying
Don King, Bob Arum, both in their 90s now, bro.
And Don King's still waving the flags.
Don King didn't look too well to me.
Yeah,
I mean, but he's still out here, still doing it.
Bob Arum shows. You know, he's sitting there sometimes and like they're doing press conferences or whatever. But I can tell, I'm looking at him and he can't hear half of it. He don't know, and then they have to repeat the question to him. You know
100%. Yeah.
But he's so raw, and I love that about him because that's the old school in him.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah. But yeah, moving on from boxing anyway. That's enough boxing for now, man. But moving on from boxing, football wise.
Yeah.
Obviously, your uncle being your uncle being Robbie from Aftv.
Yeah.
Does that mean you have to support Arsenal? Because your whole family's at
Arsenal?
Arsenal?
Bro. Like Arsenal, like way before all of the AFTV, all that stuff.
So is your whole family?
Yeah, we grew up on that. Yeah, grew up on it.
Is there anyone in your family that's not? Because you know what? At one time, basically, this was only a couple of weeks ago. I think,
I have one or two cousins that are like, you know what I mean, they're
because I watch
straight away from the
I watch
family
your uncle
member.
Robbie and is it Lee with the bald head?
Yeah, Lee Judges. Yeah,
he's wicked.
Yeah,
I
Lee
like
Judges
him.
is
He's
bad.
so funny, man. Him and your uncle do a show. They've got an
podcast,
AFTV.
Invincible podcast.
Yeah, and that's really good. I like that one.
Yeah.
And they're going back and forth, and he says to your uncle like, "Yo, Robbie, like, what? So all your kids support Arsenal and that, like, what could your kid not support another team?" Robbie was like, "If my kid supported any other team, you're not coming in my house." And he starts laughing. He's like, "You think I'm joking?"
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
like, I'm
yeah,
being
yeah.
serious. He's like, "No, if you want to live in my house, you have to support Arsenal." I was like, "Raw."
A lot of families like that, bro. A lot of families are like that. They take football that seriously, man.
Serious, yeah.
Imagine that. So you definitely got no Tottenham fans in your family.
Nah, bro. Nah. At worst, Man United, like a couple of cousins support Man U, but like later for their bad name, man. Most of 90% of us are Arsenal. I mean, grew up on that, man.
So you man like you close with Flex as well, like?
Yeah, family. He's one of the cousins I'm talking about.
Oh, is he one of your cousins as well?
Yeah.
Big up Flex, man. Flex United. Have you watched his stuff?
Yeah.
He's wicked as well, man. I think he's class. Yeah, I think he does a lot of good material and a lot of good shows.
Yeah,
What's the other guy's name? This is just totally random, but the big guy who bees with him sometimes.
Oh, KG.
He's wicked as well.
KG, KG. He does boxing as well, you know.
Yeah, also
Undisputed podcast. Yeah, check that out, man. It's funny, man. It's really good as well. Yeah.
Oh, wicked, man.
KG's a cool guy, man.
I think he's class. I think both of them. So big up KG and Flex, man. Do you know what I mean? But I think they seem like they're good bunch of brothers. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and they bounce off each other wicked.
Very
The content's
well, yeah.
wicked.
They got a good vibe together, man.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
The energy's always good around them. Only thing is he supports Man U. That's it. That's the only bad thing about it.
That's a bit mad, isn't it? But obviously, looking at the whole transfer when talking about United, they're not really still. We spoke about this.
Yeah, Malacia, De Jong's done, but it's waiting on Barcelona. You know what they're like. They're long it all out, so they're holding up the whole circus. So you got De Jong's. Everyone's saying it's a done deal. Like that Fabrizio Romano, the reliable sources. You know what I mean? They're saying it's done deal, 56 mil. Malacia's done deal. They're negotiating Martinez against Arsenal. So I think that's like, they've said now, Arsenal were ahead in talks, but I think they've said now Man United is slightly more ahead because we haven't got...
They just need to get some deals done.
Timber now,
like, because now...
Probably by the time this is out, they might have got him by then. You never know. There might be some movement by then.
I take it you're happy though, because with Arsenal's window.
Yeah, satisfied, I'd say.
Satisfied,
yeah. Like, but we need more, bro. Like, you know what I mean? We need to do a bit more.
Because you know, I looked at it even like a few weeks back and I said, damn, they're... Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, we started off well.
I'm not used to Arsenal
spending
doing this because I think you're roughly. I don't know. By the time this is out, I don't know. But at the moment, I think they're like 80 mil in, roughly, and it's like, all right, calm down, big bucks. You know what I mean? Fucking hell, like.
Yeah, it's about time to start spending the money. You spend the money on. Got the most money for season tickets, like. Yeah, like I think they definitely do believe in him.
Do you know?
Nah, Tielemans ain't done. Tielemans ain't done yet. That'd be a good sign if we get him.
Yeah.
I think he gets in the team, but
who?
Tielemans.
Okay, yeah. Obviously, looking at the window, but looking at this whole transfer window, I'm like, Arsenal seem like they're just getting shit done. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Unfortunately, the people down the road are getting shit done too.
Yeah.
So we need to like.
Gone in.
Yeah. They have.
We can't watch them. We need to do our own thing. But like, they're doing.
Who would you say has had the best transfer window so far?
Them.
Really? I haven't even.
They got Basuma. They got him. That's a very good player.
Yeah.
They got Richarlison now.
Yeah.
Very good player. They got. They got what's the Croatian guy's name? No, the playing at Perisic.
Oh, Perisic.
They got him as well. Yeah, on a free, and they got Ben Foster as the keeper as backup, bro. They're unfortunately.
Oh, what, Ben Foster from
Southampton?
Oh,
unfortunately, they're doing bits. Yeah, the tall guy.
No, that's
Fraser Foster. Yeah, sorry, that's it. Sorry, my bad. He's at Watford, isn't it? Yeah. Nah, Fraser Foster. They're doing bits, bro. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're doing bits. Keeper, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Fair play to them. Okay, no,
yeah, it's alright. You're a Liverpool fan.
Yeah, not fair play to them. Fuck them for today. Yeah. But obviously, you know what it is. No other teams really annoy me in the league. There's only one team that really pisses me off.
Who's that?
United. I just don't.
Don't they piss everyone off? Don't they?
You know what it is? They could get relegated this season and they will still have shit to say. It's just like they never can just humble themselves. Like all the years of pain that man went through with Liverpool, I just shut my mouth and just shut the fuck up. Do you know what I mean? But these lot, it's like. They will still talk shit. It will never end. Oh shit, you're a United fan, my bad. I was looking at you for a response. Like I'm thinking, agree with me then. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's not agreeing with you, bro.
Sorry, we're not going to edit this.
But
yeah.
This week, guys.
But yeah, obviously looking at it now, what do you think of Liverpool's signings of Darwin Núñez?
I'll be real. I don't know too much about him, but like from what I've seen, like looks like another great acquisition. But Liverpool have done really well with like. Their purchases, do you know what I mean? Maybe minus that. What's the guy's name that left? Minamino.
Yeah,
he weren't that great.
Really, I thought he was brilliant.
Well, if he's brilliant, he'd still be there, wouldn't he?
No, because I think in the sense of Not for our
I
start.
didn't watch him every week, so I
Not
don't
for
know.
our starting 11. No, and the thing is, in reality he wasn't needed for our league games. He wasn't needed for. He would. I think he was FA Cup, Carabao Cup top scorer.
Yeah.
And he was so vital in both of them, and that's what I feel like we missed the last few seasons, was that slight bit of depth. And
I'll
they
say-
were the type. But then again, I think he was so good. You do get them players where I don't think he deserves to just sit on the bench and wait for these FA Cup games. Do you know what I mean?
What club's he gone to?
Monaco.
Monaco, okay. Well, look, like your transfer business, like over the last few years, man, it's like reflected with how well you've been doing in the league. Do you know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
you've got a couple annoying fans too, as I'm sure we have. Like, there's a couple, but at the end, like your club though, like you're doing big things, man. I can see you still being up top for a long time.
I think Klopp is a big saviour to this whole thing.
Yeah,
Like,
massive.
I think, you know what I mean? He's
Massively.
a key part of it.
Yeah.
This whole ride journey we're on. I think when he goes, it's going to be nervy times, man. What happens now? Because we've seen what happens with United. We've seen what happens with Arsenal. There's a transition when you lose them key managers. Like, what would I do? You guys are maybe like, what, 6 managers in or something?
I think so, yeah.
And nothing's got better. If anything, shit's got worse. And it's like, whoa, fuck me, I can't go through that again, man. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But obviously,
Just enjoy the times now, man.
yeah,
You know?
that's it. You get me? I just
Enjoy
got
it.
exactly. But
That's starting Stuart down and then Carroll soon.
what's the right Ricky Lambert and?
Kenny Dalglish there at number 7.
But you know, but obviously, Luis Diaz before this window, our last
Great
window,
signing as well.
wicked signing. Salah's just signed a new
New deal.
contract, I think, till
Jota's been
2025.
sick as well.
Jota, brilliant. So it's like, you get me? And I even like some of the youngsters. We got that.
You always say, who's that? Kanai, he's decent as well, isn't it?
Oh, he's class. I call him Baby Van Dijk.
Yeah.
He's just a young Van Dijk, man.
Beast.
You get me? He is. He even, I can't lie, even in the Champions League final that we lost against Real Madrid, he played a blinder. I was like, this guy was solid. He was solid. We've signed a right back. Right back. Just I think as backup with. I like that Timiskas, the Greek. I think he's class. You know what I mean?
You got some good pieces there, bro.
Yeah,
you
Matip has been
Matip's been
brilliant. Like, do you know what I mean?
Joe Gomez doing his thing.
Joe
still.
Gomez doing his thing. Do you know who I think is good, but I think I wouldn't mind if Naby Keita. I do like him. I think he's brilliant, but I wouldn't mind. Yeah. Do you know who I really wanted to sign? Was Calvin Phillips.
Yeah.
I think I wanted Drew Bellingham, but because we couldn't get him straight away,
Man
I said,
City,
let's
got him now, innit?
And then them
Man City
bastards,
just like they're killing it, man. I'm worried about them next season.
yeah,
Haaland and De Bruyne and Haaland, bro.
It's gonna be a madness.
It's quite scary still.
But let's get a prediction. What are you saying for next season? Who takes the lead? Do you think?
Be out of one of you two again.
Yeah.
At the moment, I think I favour them just because of like that combination is quite lethal, man. They've got 2 solid teams, bro. Like they've got 2 teams that
they don't have an A and B. They got an A
they've
and
got
A.
2 solid lineups. Do you know what I mean? I know they're getting rid of a couple of players, but Pep's another great manager. Do you know what I mean?
Who do you prefer out of Klopp and Pep, like style wise?
Maybe Pep, I'd say, but
Yeah.
there's not much in it, man. I don't like. There's not. I wouldn't argue if you said Klopp. You know what I mean? It's like what you prefer. But yeah, I think the top 2 again. Tottenham, Chelsea, us, United. Then I don't know what Newcastle are going to do if they spend money.
You guys
But-
definitely need Champions League football.
Yeah, we need it
This time
I
round,
was
because the way
pissed
you
off
guys
end of last
missed
year,
out
bro.
last year was terrible.
I'm still not over it, man. Like, do you know what I
Do you
mean?
know what
That
the
pissed
thing
me off.
is? That was slightly our fuck up as well, because they drew us. Did we draw?
Yeah, we were hoping
Yeah.
we needed you lot to do us a favour that game.
Yeah, and we
But
drew.
like, yeah, they drew, and I think that was the
Yeah.
game that kind of told them like, yeah, you know
And
what?
from then onwards, it was like,
they kind of they
just-
went up after that game, even though it was a draw. Their confidence went up.
mad,
So yeah,
isn't it? But we're gonna have to wait and see what happens, man.
yeah, we'll see, man. Transfer
Boy.
window's not over yet.
It's not over yet, and then obviously August come, season starts. So you get me? We're gonna have to wait and see. I think Arsenal were the first game of the season as well. I think.
Yeah, Crystal Palace, tough game, bro.
Yeah. I think we've got one of the teams who are coming up. One of our first games. Who's
Yeah,
coming
like-
up this season?
Who's coming up?
Fulham,
Bournemouth and
Sheffield United.
Nottingham Forest.
Nottingham Forest. I
yeah.
think we've got Nottingham Forest first game.
Okay.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Quick little, you get me?
They say that though.
Quick little walk in the park. Yeah, don't worry, man. We're good. You get me? Darwin doing, what's his name? Darwin Núñez, cause yeah, he should hopefully be on. I just want to see him versus Haaland. That's how in my head I'm like, let's see what happens.
Yeah, it'll be interesting, man.
It's gonna be a mazza. But yeah, we're gonna have to wait and see, man. But obviously, listen, we've had a nice little sit down and that, man. We're gonna have to definitely get you back down soon again, though.
Oh, bro, 100, anytime, man. Just let me know. Yeah, I'll come down,
man,
of course, bro.
like obviously, with everyone we have down here, I always say it's a revolving door. If you've come down, feel free anytime, hit me up if you have anything coming up you want to promote, whether it's Delirious Entertainment, your event coming up, boxing, whether you want to go over, we can. Get me. We'll talk anyway. We'll get the channels together somehow and do some content and stuff 100%, anyway. You know what I mean?
Link up, man.
Yeah, we'll definitely get something together. You know what? Maybe even one of our watch along, because we do watch along.
Do watch along, Jeff?
Well, we've done one. We've done Amir Khan, Kell Brook.
I did the watch along for that too.
Okay,
yeah. Bro, that must have been funny, right?
That was hilarious.
Yeah, it was crazy, man.
We done 2 parts. We done like the few fights.
Khan to win 2-1.
Yeah, so we had the few fights before, and then we done the main event.
Were they passionate about it?
They were so wanting Khan to win. They were so on it, innit?
But you know what it is? As soon as Khan walked out, straight away, innit, I looked at you and I was like, he don't look right. It's like, he just looked dry, like sucked in that ball. Like, I was like, yeah, but I always said personally, I think I respect Khan so highly for what he's done for boxing, but
done a lot.
I always said that Brook would smash him. Do you know what I mean?
Brook knew that, innit? That's why he was chasing him for so long.
Now, I would have loved to see it at their
when
peak.
they were supposed to fight.
That would have been nice, but it is what it is, and fair play to Khan. You get me? He's cemented in history as being a champ, and he's done what he did.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
you know
pioneer, I mean? One of the pioneers.
100%, man. 100%. You get me? But yeah, obviously, bro. Like I was saying, anytime, my bro, we're gonna roll down. Just you get me? We'll do some content, and if you wanna just, if you got anyone you wanna send down, push them.
Yeah,
through,
man. I'll hit my guys up,
me?
man. See what Flex is doing. If he's around, I'll get him down. Like, get a few people on there, man.
Hey, that'll be wicked. You know what I mean, man? Because it's all about the networking, man. That's why I say we keep it key, man. You know what I mean? But let these lot know your Instagram, where they can get at you. Just check out any of your clips on your YouTube. Boxing Lowdown, just throw it out there, my bro.
Yeah, sure. Boxing Lowdown on most platforms. Instagram, Boxing Lowdown, one word. Twitter, Boxing_Lowdown. YouTube, just the Boxing Lowdown. And for Delirious stuff, for the events, hit up the Instagram, Delirious Ents. Got a lot of good photos, videos on there. People even use Facebook anymore. Like we have a Facebook, we update it, but like, do you know what I mean? There's another channel to promote it, I suppose. But
throw it out there.
Yeah, a lot of the stuff is on Instagram, just Delirious Ents. You'll find it. Do you know what I mean? So
wicked,
yeah,
man.
just follow those platforms, man. We update our stuff on there, and yeah, keep it locked.
Nah, big up, man. Listen, love for coming through again, my bro. You get me? Till next time and that. But I just want to big up before I leave. No cap juice every time. This is the lemon sherbet flavour. This one is so banging, cuz I'm telling you. Big up Jordan Reynolds again. Shout out Creps Corner. Big up Khalil Bobby, my broski, every single time, yeah. And I want to just shout out quickly Bulk, the artist from Bedford that we had on last couple weeks back ago. Man, is just a couple weeks ago.
A couple weeks ago.
A couple weeks back ago. But yeah, shout out Bulk, man, for the merch, man. Loving it, my bro. Yeah, big up everyone, man. Shout out. Until next time, we out, my broski.
Peace.
Love,
big up, bro.